I've been avoiding everybody calling it a pick'em fight.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, it could go either way, but I'm going to go with Crawford.
It's like I always loved Mayweather. I think Mayweather's the best boxer in history.
Really?
Yeah, I liked Mayweather. I was a huge fan
Best
of Mayweather.
boxer in history?
Yeah.
Ahead of Ali?
Yeah. I mean, Ali's Ali, right? But Mayweather's never lost. It's hard to, he's never lost to anybody, and I liked him.
Stephen A. Smith recently dropped a surprising take on a hypothetical showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. At the same time, Paulie Malignaggi weighed in, pointing out that Mayweather battled proven champions like Cotto and a young Canelo Alvarez, unlike much of Crawford's competition. He added that a prime Floyd versus Crawford would have been a legendary matchup, right up there with classic fantasy fights involving icons like Sugar Ray Leonard and Sugar Ray Robinson.
Mayweather, I thought, took on some pretty tough 154-pounders and it was in a young Canelo and a very tough Cotto who was punching very hard from 40 to 54. You know, remember Cotto had knocked out Delvin Rodriguez at 54. He'd still done some damage at 54, and I thought
won a title at 60.
Yeah, and I thought he knocked out Martinez at 60, and I thought he gave Mayweather a pretty good fight at 54. I don't know. I can't say I disagree or agree. I just think that Mayweather, because it's so far away, so long ago, you know, and people sort of start to underestimate the things he did. You know, people talk about Canelo takes his repertoire from the Mayweather repertoire. No, he doesn't. Mayweather fought ex-champions. This guy's fighting guys who will never even smell, may never smell a belt in their life, and he was fighting them. So. You know, Mayweather, even if you're saying, oh, he didn't fight the very best, he still fought champions and ex-champions, even at 47, even at 54. So, I don't know, man. The comparison, listen, Crawford, Mayweather would have been an amazing fight in their prime. Just like you insert Ray Leonard in there, just like you insert Ray Robinson in there.
On top of that, trainer Greg Hackett highlighted how Mayweather's confidence, ring intelligence, and all-around mastery were on full display against Canelo. In contrast, he felt Crawford didn't look as crisp, noting that he was still adjusting and trying to solve Madrimov during their bout.
Of course you got to give it to Floyd. Floyd at that time, Ben, what's up? Floyd at that time versus Canelo was in total confidence. His skill set, his IQ, you know what I'm saying? Everything he do, he was just a complete fighter that night. But I feel like was up against a lot because he was fighting a guy that we knew something about, but we ain't know too much about. People don't understand how much a fighter could be thrown off by what he don't know. And the reason it throws you off is because you're actually learning about the fighter while you're in there. That's what Bud went up against that night. That's why he didn't look so great. To me, I could be wrong, but he didn't look so great to me because he was learning a lot about Madrimov while he was in there with Madrimov, opposed to Floyd Mayweather fighting Canelo, and we already know what this is. You know what I'm saying? And it's totally different styles, but I still got to give it to Mayweather. His confidence, his endurance, I mean, his speed, his ring generalship. You know what I mean? It's just a lot that he brought to the table that night.
Meanwhile, Andrew Tate chimed in by calling Floyd Mayweather the greatest boxer of all time. He applauded Floyd's accuracy, high-level boxing IQ, and his ability to win fights without letting ego get in the way, emphasizing defense, career longevity, and smart financial decisions rather than chasing knockouts.
It's like I always loved Mayweather. I think Mayweather's the best boxer in history.
Really?
Yeah, I liked Mayweather. I was a huge fan
Best
of Mayweather.
boxer in history?
Yeah.
Ahead of Ali?
Yeah. I mean, Ali's Ali, right? But Mayweather's never lost. It's hard to, he's never lost to anybody. And I liked him because he was so clinical and so precise, and he took his ego out of it and said, I want to have a longer career than everyone else. So I'm going to focus on not getting hit and hitting him. I may not get the knockout. I don't need the knockout. I've won. Just win, clinical, chess. Win, payday. Win, payday. Your fight was boring. 100 bill, whatever, 100 mil, whatever. Yeah, boring, cool. Next, win, da-da. He was really smart. So I like Mayweather. He's someone I've always looked up to and I really respect.
However, Stephen A. Smith offered a different perspective, stating that Terence Crawford is the best active fighter today. He labeled Crawford the true pound-for-pound #1, pointing to his achievement of becoming an undisputed champion in the modern four-belt era as proof.
I've been avoiding everybody calling it a pick'em fight.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, it could go either way, but I'm going to go with Crawford.
Terence Crawford is the best fighter on the planet. Pound for pound, he's that dude. In this four-belt era, he is now the undisputed world champion.
Oscar de la Hoya also shared his thoughts, saying Floyd Mayweather was the best trainer he ever worked with. He added that if Floyd ever stepped in the ring with Terence Crawford, he would completely adjust and evolve his style, showing yet again why he's considered an all-time great.
Floyd, for me, is the best trainer I've ever had in my life. He would revitalize his style. He would make him a new fighter. That's how great Floyd is.
Max Kellerman added that while Mayweather clearly owns the more impressive resume overall, Crawford has consistently shown a greater readiness to fight anyone put in front of him.
It's wild, because like if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, yeah, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes.
That makes a difference to people.
Jeff Mayweather pointed to Floyd's victory over a young Canelo Alvarez as clear evidence of Floyd's brilliance, while also acknowledging the talent and potential Canelo showed early in his career.
Well, also if we remember, Canelo at that time was a razor-thin decision. Floyd won, majority decision. C.J. Ross had it with what a lot of people had as a draw. And then the other two judges scored it for Floyd, of course. And that was a Floyd at the top of his game with a very green Canelo with very little experience, and he took him, into deep waters. So.
What was Canelo? 21? 25?
Yeah, he was. Very, very young in the game, obviously.
Errol Spence Jr. said that Mayweather's elite ring IQ and legendary skill set placed him in a class of his own, solidifying his status as one of the greatest fighters the sport has ever seen.
It's a little different because, Floyd, Floyd's just different. I feel like he's the best fighter. I don't know about all time. He might be the best fighter all time. If not, he's close, 2-3, and not by far. So, it's just it's a little bit different things that Floyd does, and Floyd was a lot older when I sparred him, and it's just certain things that he does that, that's real tricky. Like the guy we get in the clinch, he was like squeezing my nose, and I couldn't breathe and stuff like that. So it's just certain things that he do in there. It's just veteran stuff, just veteran all-time type stuff he was doing there. Even like part.
He went on to say that even though a Crawford versus Mayweather fight will always remain a fantasy, Floyd's mental toughness and psychological advantage separate him from just about everyone else.
Like Floyd would beat Crawford, would you think? I know that's just a fantasy matchup.
Man, I don't know.
I'm reaching,
I don't get into all that. Yeah. I don't know who went out, Sugar Ray Robinson and Floyd. I don't know.
But for Floyd was the best work, just like mental games and everything.
Oh yeah, mentally, he by far, I feel like he's the best. He's the best mentally.
Robert Garcia stated that while Terence Crawford made history by becoming undisputed in a true prime versus prime matchup, he would still favor Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao. That said, he made it clear that Crawford belongs among the all-time greats.
Mayweather never became undisputed. He's a 5-division champion, but never became undisputed. Never really followed that unification, stuff like that. So I think when it comes to accomplishments, I think he's already done more. In a fight, I probably still pick Mayweather. Both in the prime, I would probably pick Mayweather to win. Just like I would probably pick Pacquiao to win, both in the prime.
Ooh, to beat Crawford.
Yeah, I think so.
Prime for prime? Nice.
Yeah. But is Crawford one of the greatest of all time? 100%. There definitely he is.
Shane Mosley explained that Terence Crawford reminds him of Jose Luis Castillo, the fighter who gave Mayweather some of his toughest moments. He believes Crawford's power, reach, ability to switch stances, and constant pressure could test Floyd's defense and make for a very challenging fight.
The only person that I see that I can kind of like equate to, and this who I think Crawford would have the edge, is Castillo, when Castillo fought Mayweather the first time. And fights like that, Mayweather has problems with Crawford. because Crawford hits hard. Crawford's very strong, like I am. He has all the same long arms. Like I said, southpaw, right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style he don't care about that. He's trying to get you. And he's gonna make sure the combination is gonna be hit. So you have to either hurt Crawford and get some respect or something. But he's gonna be on it. So that would be a fight that I would see.
Alright everyone, make sure you stay locked in for the latest boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Don't forget to subscribe to Fight Corner and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to check out our other videos as well. Until next time, take care and stay safe.